In case I forget later, we are parked in Giraffe 230.
Alrighty, to my friends on board, sit back and relax. Driver, we are clear for dispatch.
What finger did you always use? Do you
This
remember?
one? Yep.
Bippity boppity bip.
Now, I don't always buy a hat when I come out to the parks, but when it's the Florida Orange Bird, like my Magic Bond, well, it's a must-have. Hello everyone, welcome back to Theme Park Flavors, a vegan adventure where we explore some storytelling in theme parks and eat some plant-based food. Today's no different. Welcome back to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are standing in one of my favorite parts of Animal Kingdom. This area, like other areas similar to this, were created by the Disney Imagineers and lead park designer Joe Rohde. They wanted to create these areas of curiosity to spark a sense of wonder and a sense of adventure, because after all, the wilderness must be explored. So they made these pathways, and they did this intentionally to make you a part of the adventure, to let you create your own adventure and explore at your own pace. Joe Rohde believed in showing, not telling. So you can meander through these areas and wonder what's down that pathway, or what's down that pathway. We'll see another area just like this when we get to the Tree of Life shortly. Should we go this way or this way? Let's go this way. I love the water shimmering off the leaves of that tree. Welcome to Tree of Life Garden. When we get to the base of the Tree of Life, I have a really fun story to share with you about Mr. Walt Disney. This is another area to explore and get some up close looks at some of the amazing details in the Tree of Life. And the first one is right up here. In the root of this tree are these holes. Who do you think made those holes? Well, if you look inside the hole, you'll see exactly who made these holes. If you look closely, in the center of your screen you see an ant. He's the one, and all of his friends, who made all these holes. The Tree of Life is an incredible work of art. All the animals that are carved into it. And I have a fun detail to share with you about what's under the root system of the Tree of Life. That's going to require us to get into the queue line for It's Tough to Be a Bug. But it's only in 10 minutes, standby wait. But first, Mr. Walt Disney. Back in the 1950s, Walt Disney worked many late nights and oftentimes came home late. When he did, he came in through the kitchen door as to not wake the family. He also wanted to see what the family had for dinner that night, so he'd peek in the refrigerator, and sometimes he would eat what they had for dinner, and sometimes he would simply grab a hot dog, or what he referred to as a weenie. But there was one member of the family that always met him in the kitchen, and that was their family dog, Lady. Lady met him because Lady knew there was a pretty good chance that she would get a bite of that hot dog or that weenie. And Walt realized as he walked around the house that Lady followed him wherever he went. And he realized that he could lead Lady anywhere he wanted to in the house. So he coined the term weenie to give to his Imagineers when they wanted to have an area of a park they wanted guests to go to, or they wanted to lead guests to a certain part of the park. He would say, put a weenie in that section, put a weenie over there, so the guests would come and visit. So you are standing at the base of a weenie. Now I said we were at the base, so we were at ground level. Let's go take a walk around, and then we're gonna go underground and look at something really cool. I love the texture created. Get this beautiful bird. I think my favorite is the eagle right in the middle. Absolutely gorgeous. In case you're getting excited about seeing the show, don't. Hate to disappoint you. I don't like this show, so I'm not going to stay for the show. We're going to go as far as we can and then turn back around. But it's worth it to get into the queue. They have this amazing view of the tree. I love that dolphin right in the center. Remember that eagle I pointed out earlier? It's right above the eagle. All the animals on the Tree of Life are alive today that we can see and feel. However, who came before us?
Oh yeah, dinosaurs.
Yep, the dinosaurs. And it makes sense that the dinosaurs are buried underneath the Tree of Life, as we had to explore their bones to learn about them. It's hard to see because it's dark in here, but there's another one right here. And one of my favorite touches that shows that we are under the root system of the tree are, well, the roots. Rocks. I love the layers of sediment to show how it's settled over time. And here's another dinosaur. There's some animals up here as well. An awesome pelican. And a fox. That is as far as we go this direction, but it's not the last thing we're going to see here at the Tree of Life. If you choose to sit through the show, then it'll dump you out at the exit queue. But if you don't want to see the show, right here at the start of Asia, make a left, and you can walk backwards through the exit queue. And I have some cool things to show you when we get there as well. Once again, creating this sense of adventure, this sense of wonder, curiosity. What's down that path? What's down this path? What's over there? Just gotta come and find out for yourself. Look at this massive, beautiful elephant. I mean, there is so much to see. It's incredible. Back here is a beautiful spot to come and just get away from it all. Cool down. Beautiful horse up there. And come by and say hi to Mama Kangaroo. And her baby Joey. Hey Joey. This is also a cool spot to come and check out the tortoises. What's going on, guys? Having a little lunch? I'm with you. I'll be having some lunch here soon, too. There are many delicious plant-based options here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, but I'm in the mood for a delicious lunch, some ice-cold AC, and a cocktail. The Nomad Lounge was created as a destination for Disney World travelers who traveled across the world to do research for Disney's Animal Kingdom, a hub for them to come together, share stories, and have a few cocktails and a meal. Okay, for starters, this beauty is called a Tempting Tigress. Tempting Tigress has Russell's Reserve 10-year bourbon, St. Elizabeth allspice dram, tarramin syrup, and lime juice. Opened up the menu with the QR code, and they have Impossible sliders with a chipotle aioli, and I asked if the aioli was plant-based, and they said no. So these are their Impossible sliders, and they're cooked perfectly. I love the yuca fries. They're super crispy. The one thing is, it comes with a chipotle aioli, and I asked, and yes, the aioli is egg-based, so ask them to remove the chipotle aioli, and it's a plant-based meal. And very delicious, like I said. Disney knows how to cook the Impossible perfectly. It's like a medium rare. And that seems a little odd to say that a plant-based burger is cooked medium rare. But my first Impossible burger ever here on Disney property was at the Edison. And when I ordered it, he asked me how I wanted it cooked. I said, well, it's a plant-based burger. They're all the same, right? He said, no, we here at Disney appreciate and respect Impossible's product, so we cook it to order. I like that. And it wasn't dry, it was nice and moist and very well flavored. And again, the yuca fries, holy moly. All day long I could eat those yuca fries. But 2 sliders and yuca fries was enough to fill me up and start heading home. But if you know me, we have one more stop to make before we head home. Hey, Joffrey's Coffee for the road.
Does somebody not know where they are parked? Raise your hand if you don't remember where you left your car. Alright, beautiful. Alrighty guys, so if you left your car in Dinosaur or Giraffe, you're going to exit on the driver's left-hand side, and if you left your car in Peacock or Butterfly, please exit on the driver's right. Once again, this will be the one and only stop today.